Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic. It is a rainy, foggy day here in Terran Mill. We are going to head far to the southwest in Hillsbred Foothills and we are headed for a mine, where we hope to find Miner Hackett and Foreman Bonds. I'm thinking we'll also be able to get human skulls from the people in the mine. That might be wrong, but that's what I would assume. And we'll just take the road down. I'm kind of wondering if and when we should head back to Stonetown to wrap some things up there. We have a couple of quests that it seems like would be easy to knock out in the same area. And we might have to do that if we start to run out of quests here, which could happen sooner than I had originally thought, actually. I thought we'd be good here for a while since we kind of came late. Came in here at level 27? And while we're running here, I guess I should take this time to thank you guys all for being here and let you know how much I appreciate the support. I love reading all your guys' comments. Some of you guys get really passionate about the Hunter. It's one of the reasons why I like playing this character, because so many people are passionate about the class. That being said, there are probably a lot of things that I do about the way that I play that are probably never going to change. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to go buy gear on the auction house for a low-level character when we're having no problem killing stuff at our level. Not going to waste gold that way. It just doesn't appeal to me to go waste my money on gear that we're going to eventually just replace. Other things I'm not ever going to stop doing is I'm probably never going to stop backing into mobs and otherwise, you know, making a shit show out of things every once in a while. I think it adds a little bit of excitement to things. Also, if I haven't stopped doing that at this point after 15 years, probably a good indication that I never will. It's unlikely that I'll always remember to swap my different aspects, or really make a lot of use of some utility spells like Track Humanoids and Track Beast. Don't use those very often. Try to use them when it is the most useful, like if we're looking for a named enemy. I sometimes remember to hit that button and check our mini-map, but that being said, there's probably as many times as I've forgotten to do that as I've remembered to do it. Basically what I'm saying is, I do appreciate the comments. Doesn't mean that I'm ever going to change anything about the way that I play. I tend to just play in a way that makes sense to me and that I enjoy. If I get to a point where I'm not enjoying something about how I'm playing, then I look to change it. If everything feels good to me, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I think that's really the only way that a person should engage with a video game. You do your best to learn everything you can about it, and then you engage with it in a way that is enjoyable to you. Which, you know, isn't always the most efficient way. But yeah, it's how we're going to do things nonetheless. And like, let's face it, if you're here for like elite play, you're in the wrong place. There's plenty of people that are super efficient and min-max their characters and can give all kinds of tips and tricks about how to level super efficiently and play the game with zero mistakes. There are probably lots of YouTube channels that offer that experience, and that's really never been my thing or my way to enjoy the game. And I guess that makes me a casual player after, you know, 15 years of playing. And if that's the case, I'm totally fine with that. I enjoy my time here. There are probably as many ways to enjoy the game as there are people playing the game. At least I hope so. Well, let's pop a cooldown here. Now I will change my aspect. Might have to run from this last guy. I'm gonna take the one out that's running if we can. This one, he's low enough. We should be able to melee him down. Our pet is extremely sad. No mana potions. He's a quick runner. But he got confused. Alright, that's one way to start off. Res incoming. Let's feed our boy some food. What else do we have? We can give him some big bear meat. I'm sure he appreciates that. Alright, we'll let those gains accumulate. Hopefully he'll be happy here shortly. If not, we'll feed him again. Alright, this would be a good time to go ahead and track humanoids and see if we can find either form bonds or mine or hack it and have some kind of idea which way we want to go here. Getting the feeling that they're so stacked on top of each other that we're not getting a clear readout. Well, we'll just make our way in, see what we can see. We still need plenty of skulls, so at least we're working on those as well. Probably be a good idea to clear this guy out before we open the chest over here. Ooh, it's an alliance chest. Nothing too useful there. That's not ideal. Well, if our pet lived, I'm going to call that a success. And we'll get some mana back, and then we'll heal him up. Alright, let's see. Can we see anything? Minor Hackets, Foreman Bonds. So they are down here. If we go straight, clear all these guys out. Maybe slowly. I'm gonna put an ice trap down so that we can just do this. Keep an eye behind us in case we get any patrols that want to ruin our day here. Don't see anybody moving around back there. We could jump down. I am kind of curious what's going to happen to my pet when I do that. But let's see. Oh no, our pet did not teleport down. Let's try to get into a better spot to leave our body, shall we? So I think this is going to be a death. Let's park our body like right over here. And let's run back. Alright, let's hope that we could find a place here to res up. This looks decent. Right where we left our body still looks okay. Let's go ahead and resurrect here. Luckily our pet did not actually die before we did, so we don't have to worry about resing him. If all else fails, hide your body somewhere convenient. Let's take this guy out. Alright, well we're almost done with our skulls, so that's another benefit of having come down here and having to kill all these humans. There's that quest that I remember taking an incredibly long time back 15 years ago. Didn't take that long this time. Not by a long shot. I'm wondering if the guys in here have a higher drop rate on skulls than the ones out in the fields. What do we want to do here? Let's lay down a trap. It's probably be a good idea. Let's put this guy in the trap. And let's go here on him. Looks like we're clear behind us and to either side. Hopefully it stays that way. And there's level 29. It's hilarious, that's right, we don't even get to know what he said. Oh, he summoned some guards. Go him. Well, I don't need your guards, though. I just needed you. Can we drop these guards? I don't know. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to drop these guards. You know what we could do? Oh, we did drop the guards. Oh, we could still do this. We're done here, so... That was a good last-ditch plan he had to summon those dwarves at the last moment, but it did not matter. Didn't matter.
I am forsaken.
Yeah. It's a slight upgrade. We'll take it. And our first piece of headgear. The Dark Lady will be pleased when she learns that she has a new mine from which she can arm her soldiers. Dwarves aiding the humans? Damn those filthy little beasts. We shall test the strength of the so-called alliance. We'll see how anxious those little ankle bashers are to help the humans once they feel our wrath. We know exactly where their stronghold is in this territory. They have established a barracks in southeastern Hillsbrad along Thoradin's wall called Dungarak. The final mission of this battle is to lay siege on Dungarak. Captain Ironhill, their leader, must die. Travel to Dungarak, kill 10 mountaineers, 8 riflemen, 4 priests, and Captain Ironhill and report back. That's an elite quest, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, a couple of things we could do with that. We could actually try to find a group, which if we look at /who, we will quickly learn that that is going to be highly unlikely. The other thing we could do with that is we could wait until it's a green quest, and we could try to come back and solo it. So those are the options that we have for that. Let's turn this off for a minute. There we go.
Speak quickly. Remember, patience.
And this guy doesn't have anything else that he wants us to do. This has to go to Undercity, so this is going to chain into some more quests. Hopefully I need to get this one turned in right away. That will be the next thing that we do, will be to turn this quest in and see what the follow-up is, because otherwise we're looking at heading back to Stone Talon. We have quest in the Barrens. I thought we also had a breadcrumb that was going to lead us into 1,000 Needles. Nope. Nope. The Great Lift. Okay, so here's our breadcrumb, the 1,000 Needles. Maybe we could check that out. I'd almost be more interested in doing that than going back to Stone Talon. So we'll see how it goes. We'll get the quest turned in Undercity. We'll check the follow-ups. Ooh, what do you have?
Speak quickly.
Oh, this is the quest for Stanley. And I thought we'd grab this quest, and then when we were out there, we didn't have it.
Beware the living.
Let's take that. We will have to get that one done. Alright, well, now we know a couple of things that we have to do. Alright, let's empty our bags out first. Let's equip the bow upgrade that we got. Let's equip the headgear. Lovely. Okay, let's sell what we don't need. We don't need the intellect, but we have another ring, and we have another ring slot, so we're going to go ahead and equip that so as not to waste it. Alright, that should be fine. Now we need to turn in this quest. Let's see, probably the Apothecarium? Whoops. Did we take fall damage just now? That's a little weird, right? Such a lovely workshop you have.
I'm listening.
See, the Royal Apothecary Society shall heed the Dark Lady's call to uncover the new plague and drive Arthas and his heathen scourge army from the world once and for all. Can you not see I am busy, Hunter? The Dark Lady insists on a new plague before the scourge advance from Northrend overwhelms us. And with the human threat pressing from the south, time becomes my most precious commodity. This better be important. Apothecary Leiden sent you? Ah, why didn't you say so? Despite his gloomy disposition, Apothecary Leiden is one of our most dedicated and skilled members. The good chap sends Mudsnout Composite? I know what our friend in Hillsbrad is up to now, and I like the way he thinks. The Dark Lady would be most impressed with the progress he is making towards the new plague. A Mudsnout Composite, absolutely brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? Let me contribute my colloid of decay to this devilish brew. In order to activate the contaminating agents in this Mudsnout mixture, Leiden is going to need a strong troll's blood potion, as well as some dagger spine scales, and torn fin eyes from the southern coast of Hillsbrad. He'll know what to do once you've gathered him all the reagents. And now, how anxious I am to hear how his experiment goes. So we need a lot of stuff. Troll's blood, 5 dagger spine scales, 5 so we can buy the troll's blood potion on the auction house. Decent belt upgrade.
Beware the living.
Did he have anything else?
Speak quickly.
Oh, this is the Piratewood Village. Yeah, we're out level for that.
Farewell.
Alright, well let's go see if we can find a troll's blood potion on the auction house real quick and get that out of the way. A strong Troll's Blood potion. Well, that's incredibly disappointing. Okay, yeah, if we can't get it on the auction house, I don't know. I don't really feel like looking for an alchemist to craft it for us for a level 29 quest. There's weak Troll's Blood potions. Maybe because we're missing the apostrophe. That could do it. Look at that. Science. I know it's English, but science. Alright, and let's just take a little look. Here we go. This will make some of you guys happy and it'll probably annoy some of you others. Let's just take a little look at the gear that is on the auction house. So we could get this awesome chest piece. It would cost us 2 gold. We have exactly 8 gold. Keep in mind, we are already, always, perpetually saving money for our mounts. So that's what the cost is looking like if we want an upgrade. That's gonna last us for a little while, right? Wouldn't last forever. That's a healing belt. Ooh, if we wanted to spend 400 gold on a level 25 item, we could have Troll's Bane leggings. Stamina and spirit, intellect and spirit. Agility and stamina? Well, we have strength and agility. Granted, we don't really need... Yeah, so if we wanted to spend 1 or 2 golds per piece of item, guys, we could upgrade our gear. Like, that's something that you could do. You could choose to do that. I don't think it's worth it for the amount of time that we could be wearing the gear and for the benefit that we're going to get as far as defeating enemies. We're not having a problem killing at-level enemies right now. To me, it doesn't make sense to spend a bunch of money on low-level gear, on leveling gear. It just doesn't make sense. Let's take a look at bows. I would be more inclined to spend a gold or 2 on a bow than I would on armor. 17 to 32, 13.6 damage per second. It's not bad, but I feel like the one we have is perfectly fine and just perfectly serviceable. I don't see a reason to worry about it. Same thing with melee weapons. We might be able to find some decent melee weapons, but I don't think it's worth spending the gold on the items at this time. It just doesn't make sense to me. If we were having a problem killing enemies, or if enemies were just crushing us, yeah, then I'd say it would be time to look for upgrades, but man, as boring as it gets looking at the same armor, I just can't wrap my head around it or justify spending the gold, so that's what it is.